Do you know why this is happening? This is happening because when you Googled London bombing in 2005, the #1 thing on Google News and on Google Web was prisonplanet.com. How the government ran a drill of bombing the exact same buses and trains at the exact same time. When you Google ClimateGate, we're #1, exposing these criminals. When you Google the Justice Department going after the Second Amendment, we come up first. On every issue, folks, I've made films that have been seen over 150 to 200 million times for free online. Obama deception, Fall the Republic. The system is scared of what we're doing here. All right, I'm going to give out the toll-free number. And if you have tried to get on Infowars.com or prisonplanet.com, there's many different types of censorship. There's libraries, colleges, corporations, but that's their right. Governments, China, Australia, New Zealand, big telecoms are blacklisting Infowars.com and prisonplanet.com. City-installed Wi-Fi networks that you pay for with your tax money, censoring my 2 main websites. People in China and New Zealand and Australia can still go to prisonplanet.tv. I need people in Australia, New Zealand, Italy, and other countries where we're being censored. And the governments have announced they've started censoring. Not just me, WikiLeaks, that puts out all these government documents, is being censored all over the place. We got hacked really bad and professionally when we were exposing the swine flu as a hoax back in April of last year. I want to give the number out to people who have specifically been blocked or censored, 888-201-2244. Just dial your country code, and then 888-201-2244. Here is that number again, 888-201-2244. Also, send screenshots of how you've been blocked to showtips@Infowars.com. We're doing big reports throughout the week on this. Remember, Obama Information Czar calls for banning free speech. That was back from January 14th, just a month ago or so, or less. Time Magazine pushes draconian internet licensing plan. This is from February 3rd, just 4 days ago. Death of the internet, censorship bills in UK, Australia, US aim to block undesirable websites. That's from December 17th. See, it's now happening. Do you understand? And they're saying they want to restrict talk radio. This isn't a joke. Why is this happening? It is on record that the G20, the head bankers of the 20 nations, have stolen over $50 trillion worldwide, $28 trillion in the U.S. They are robbing the planet. They have committed massive crimes. There's open talk of them being indicted or arrested. And they are the main institutions funding the shutdown of freedom of speech on the web. It is really happening. And the newspapers and mainstream TV, they like it because alternative speech and news is kicking their butt. And I have a stack of articles here from all over England and the U.S. where police in Tampa and New York City and everywhere, someone will be videotaping police beating somebody up 100 yards away, and the cops will come up and beat them up and charge them for wiretapping when there's no perception of privacy on the street. Same way the government can videotape you. They are scared. Big Brother is on the ropes. That's why they're doing this. So we need everybody in other countries that are having us blocked. You need to create your own blogs or sites, separate from your own if you're worried about it getting shut down, and doppelgang. Copy everything we do at Infowars.com and prisonplanet.com up onto those sites. Post it on your Facebook, Google, MySpace. Either we hang together or we all hang separate. The United Nations announced a week ago they want to censor the web and shut down alternative media. The White House has announced it. We have it all linked up on prisonplanet.com. In a top story out of New Zealand, internet censorship, major truth-providing websites blocked by Asia Netcom to New Zealand users. Paul Watson's doing a big report in the morning, but at the bottom, Paul put a bunch of links to all the mainstream news where they're admitting they want to censor the web and are now launching it. China, that Microsoft runs their censorship. Bill Gates a week and a half ago, remember, in fact, pull this up. Bill Gates supports Chinese censorship. Pull that up. Bill Gates says Chinese censorship good. They built the grid. It's just so amazing. Here's the Times Online. An assault on Italy's bloggers. Times of London. Italy's leaders barely understand world processors, let alone the web. Now they've turned against the country's bloggers. Here it is. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, they are coming after the web in a big way all over the world in the last 2 weeks. It isn't just China. The White House in cybersecurity bill calls for a net ID. Notice for 4 years, all the new Microsoft operating systems have built in a thumb scanner to be able to get online. Web censorship in China, not a problem, says Bill Gates. London Guardian. See what I'm saying here? You say it can't happen here? It is happening here. Google, Yahoo, Microsoft, they've all helped China censor. Google was set up by the CIA and In-Q-Tel. We have the videos of the documents up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com right now. And the House passed the Cybersecurity Act, the total Pentagon takeover of the Internet. And they're doing this because they know the American people are saying no to the carbon taxes, no to the fake flu, no to the police state, no to open borders, no to the New World Order. And it's the same thing worldwide. People are actually looking at the real private global corporate government that runs our planet and not at the puppet politicians. Look at all the polls. Congress has a 12% approval rating. Parliament has like a 15% approval rating in England. The people are mad. They're awake. And so the system is panicking, coming in to selectively censor. Let's go to Picky in New Zealand. Picky, I'm getting hundreds of phone calls, emails, documents sent to me. It's in the Kiwi News, the New Zealand News, that they are censoring Infowars and Prison Planet and WikiLeaks and mainstream Australian political websites. What is going on? Have you seen censorship?
Hey Alex, it's great to talk to you for the first time. I'm a subscriber, have been for 2 years.
Thank you.
And you're correct. I just got up this morning. I've been trying to get through to Infowars, and I just can't get through. I can't download any of the videos. I can't see any movies, and I had to go on to GCN to actually find out what was actually happening, and I did a bit of a Google search. And
yeah, to be clear, you can't get, that's what we're hearing, you can't get to Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com. You've got to go to Shoutcast, GCNLive.com to get the internet stream.
Yes, and I'm really angry about that, you know, because this is the first time it's happened, and it's just been a problem as from yesterday. So it's great to know actually really what's actually happening in the background there, you see. So, yeah, I'm angry. So, yeah, that's where I am.
Well, what we need, everybody in Australia, New Zealand, Italy, China, and England, because it's happening all over those countries that we know of, and we're getting calls from Canada. I mean, literally hundreds of emails. I open my email, and it's trouble ticket, camera shots. It is snapshots, screenshots. It is massive. Everybody's saying they can't get to Infowars or Prison Planet. Try whatistheendgame.com, Infowars.net. We're going to have to get out a whole list of my backup sites. We built these for this. But, again, we've got a list from the New Zealand News. Thank God they're reporting it. And it says that the majority of major Internet service providers are now blocking the site. We need everybody to create copies of Infowars and Prison Planet. I've always said people can post our articles, post our videos. It's all copyright free for nonprofit educational purposes. It is now up to everyone to copy our information everywhere, because this is a concerted global operation. I mean, look, here's the News of Australia reporting secret summit of top bankers, news.com.au, meeting in secret. The bankers meeting in secret. I mean, my God. And now they passed the cybersecurity bill that openly says they'll shut down the web. You know why they finally dropped the hammer? Because of ClimateGate. That's the number, and they say that in the news. They say, we've got to censor the web, lies about climate change, we've got to... They're calling for arresting Lord Monckton in England, in The Guardian, for saying man-made climate change isn't real because all the documents coming out on the internet confirm to be real, that they know the earth isn't heating, and they know man isn't bad, and they know the carbon dioxide isn't bad. They don't want you, the people, to have a voice. This is about silencing you. We are too successful. You are too successful. They've tried their COINTELPRO against us. They've tried their defamation and demonization. It isn't working. So now they're coming in with hardcore Nazi-style censorship.